I'm 92 years old. I was married to the same woman for 65 years. And I'm sick of this soulmate garbage. I'm sick of it. You want to know why your marriage is failing? Why you're miserable? Because they lied to you. The movies, the therapists, the damn poets, they all sold you a fairy tale, and you swallowed it whole. You're out here chasing a spark that doesn't exist, while you let a perfectly good life rot right in front of you. I'm going to tell you the truth today, the real ugly, gritty secret that keeps two people together until they bury one another. And I promise you, it ain't love. If you don't listen to me right now, you're going to end up alone, wondering where it all went wrong. People come up to me at the diner, you know. They say, "Frank, what's the secret? How'd you stay so in love for 65 years?" I didn't. That's the uncomfortable truth nobody has the guts to say out loud anymore. There were years, I mean entire years, where Helen and I couldn't stand the sight of each other at all. You think a marriage is this straight upward line? No. I mean, you get married, and then the real world just kicks your teeth in. The baby won't stop screaming at 3 a.m. The transmission blows on the truck. You're working double shifts. She's dead on her feet. And suddenly you look across the kitchen table at this person, and you feel absolutely nothing. Just empty. And what do people do today when they hit that wall? When the butterflies die, they panic. They say, "Oh, I married the wrong person. The magic is gone." And they pack their bags. They tell you marriage is supposed to be 50-50. If you go into a marriage keeping score of who did what, you've already lost. It is never 50-50. Let me tell you something about myself. Something I ain't proud of. Winter of '74, the mill went on strike. I must have been out of work for 8 months. And you know, I was a man who measured his worth by his paycheck. And without it, I just felt like a complete failure. I didn't know how to handle it, so I got angry. I was drinking too much cheap beer, snapping at the kids. I was a miserable, mean, bitter son of a bitch to live with. I wasn't bringing 50% to that marriage. I wasn't even bringing 10. I was dragging us down. And Helen, you know what she did? She didn't sit me down and talk about her boundaries. She didn't hand me a pamphlet. She quietly went down to the diner on 4th Street and picked up the night shift. She made a cheap pot of stew last for 4 days. She put up with my garbage, and she carried me. She carried the whole damn house on her back until I could get my head right and stand on my own 2 feet again. That's the lie. You aren't looking for a best friend to go to the movies with. You are looking for a soldier. Someone who won't drop their rifle and run when you are at your absolute worst. But see, I mean, the pendulum swings. It always swings. 10 years later, 84, Helen got sick. She got the cancer and the chemo. It took everything out of her. She lost her hair. She lost her pride. There were weeks she was too weak to even walk to the bathroom by herself. It was my turn. I mean, it was 90-10, and I was the 90. I bathed her. I fed her. I held her hand while she cried in the middle of the night because she felt ugly. I looked at this frail, sick woman, and she was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen in my life. We put so much pressure on marriage today. It's suffocating. You expect this one person to be your financial advisor, your therapist, your perfect romantic lover, and your co-parent. Nobody can be all those things. I mean, no human being can hold up under that kind of weight. You're setting them up to fail. You want to know the secret? I mean the real secret they don't put in the damn movies? It's boring. It's knowing. I mean, it's knowing exactly how they take their coffee and just making it without asking. It's sitting in silence on the porch because you've already said everything there is to say. It's looking at all their flaws, all their annoying habits, all their failures, and saying, yeah, they're a mess, but they're my mess. Love ain't a feeling. A feeling is just a chemical in your brain. It comes and goes with the weather. Love is a choice. It's a stubborn, gritty, hard-headed choice that you wake up and make every single morning, even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to. Helen wasn't my soulmate when I married her. I mean, she was just a girl from my hometown that I thought was pretty. She became my soulmate. She became my soulmate over 65 years of paying bills, burying parents, raising kids, and refusing to quit on each other. You don't find a happy marriage. You forge it in the fire. So, if you're watching this right now, and you're in a rough patch, if you're sitting on a couch next to your spouse, thinking about throwing in the towel because it's hard, or because the butterflies are gone, stop keeping score. Stop expecting a fairy tale. Forgive them. Wake up tomorrow, look at the person sleeping next to you, and choose them again. That's the brutal truth. Now, get off your damn phone and go tell your spouse you love them.